Okay, well, we're gonna hope that I'm in frame, and we're just gonna go from there. I probably have the weirdest lighting right now. I'm sitting in the parking lot, waiting to pick the boyfriend up from, work. Oh my god, I can't fucking talk. So essentially, this is to serve as a bit of a channel introduction. So, hi, I'm Draco Self-Important, aka Joshua Calavera, aka JD, aka whatever. So, yeah, essentially, the moral of the story is I need to create something. I. I have to do something productive that isn't necessarily entirely based in fucking capitalism. I recently quit my job. I cannot do it anymore. My mental health is a fucking shit show, and this 40-hour-a-week shit is just not where it's at. So the YouTube thing is something that I've been like toying with the idea of actually doing something with for a couple of years at this point, basically since I started transitioning, and got super into YouTube because of that, because I went on a quest to, watch other people's experiences, etc., etc. Yeah. So yeah, I yesterday went out and got myself a planner, which I have, hopefully this is focusing, covered in Garbage Pail Kids stickers, but it's a planner that has swear words in it, things like "make this shit happen," which is the kind of yelling at me that I need from this kind of a thing. And it was even 20% off because there was a small bend in the cover. Little did they know I was planning to cover the whole thing with stickers anyway, so the bend in the cover is inconsequential. Plus, if it's already got a bend in the cover, then when I inevitably bend this paperback thingy, it won't ruin my life quite so much. I say a lot. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. I'm also going to have to make sure that there's nothing in the background of this video that doxes where the boy works. Oh, I shouldn't call him the boy. He's never the boy. My son is the boy, but the boyfriend, the partner, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he wants to be called on the interwebs. Yeah, my brother is demon philosophical. So, in theory, he and I will be doing a podcast together, but God only knows when we'll actually make that go. But one of the things that I wrote down in my handy dandy notebook here was that I would film anything today. One of the things I wrote down yesterday, I totally forgot to do, which was to journal. I want to try to journal every day, even if it's just a sentence or two. I need to get the things in my head out of my head. And I think that, yeah, this is probably the way to do it. So, things to expect. Storytime videos. I've led, in my humble opinion, a pretty fucking interesting life. A life filled with controversy, no less. Yeah, like, I have been arrested before. Yeah, that's a fun story. That's a what other? Oh yeah, I'm being currently being sued by the Satanic Temple. Illuminati, the channel, did a good video. I am, I guess, an ancillary character in this whole thing at this point, because the other people that I'm being sued with are essentially handling everything, because had it been me sued alone, I'd have told them to kick rocks. I'd have let the shit default and let them try to get the money that I don't have. They can get in line behind my student loans, because yeah, I didn't sign up for the fucking loan forgiveness in time, and yeah, I don't know if anyone actually got it, but I didn't, and now it looks like it's not happening, which fucking sucks because it was gonna take care of my whole thing. I'm really glad that I got that bachelor's degree because I am a different person because of it. However, Jesus fucking Christ, it just keeps growing because I haven't made a payment on it in fucking years because I can't fucking afford to. And so the interest is just accruing and compounding and fuck. Why they let, you know, irresponsible people with no credit take out tens of thousands of dollars of loans, I will never fucking, well, I do understand, it's fucking capitalism. I hate capitalism. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. Yeah. I used to, until very recently, work for a credit union. As far as, you know, banking goes, we have to participate in this stupid capitalist bullshit. So I would prefer a credit union situation type deal. You know, owning the institution is good. Yeah, when the interests are the members rather than, you know, and at the credit union I work for had an unpaid board as well. It was all volunteer board, so as ethical as one can be in an unethical system, I guess. I don't know, because as far as I'm concerned, capitalism is fucking evil. Yeah, and I don't think that true communism has ever been tried. I think that the things that people talk about when they talk about communism, like the USSR, for example, that's not what communism actually is. That no, you can't just slap the label of communist on something in order to. I'm not even getting into this. Go watch fucking Vosh or Hassan or something if you want those takes. I'm not. Whatever. So yeah. I also intend probably to do some React and or commentary style stuff because those are the things that I like to watch. So also probably some vlog situation type deals. I have Moomigan, the baby, has her channel. I've got 3 kids, 14-year-old son, 12-year-old daughter, and 5-year-old daughter. I had to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute. The middle kid has gone back and forth as far as pronouns and gender identities over the past couple of years, so that one I genuinely had to remember, like, okay, who is she this week? All right, cool. Because, you know, hate to be the trans dad misgendering your own kids. You know, don't want to be that guy. Yeah. So, yeah, she asked to make a channel because she watches a shit ton of kids' YouTube content. And she was like, I want a YouTube channel. There's one very poorly edited video up there currently. I plan to do more with that at her behest. I don't want to become one of those people who is like pushing my kid to, you know, yeah. So yeah, I actually filmed something, and here's hoping that the shit's in frame. Yeah. I'm an open book. If you have questions, ask. I will answer pretty much anything. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be interesting enough that people actually want to fucking hear what I have to say. So, hello, YouTube. This is my channel introduction, like 15 years after I created the YouTube channel to begin with. Initially, the only reason that I had it up was to put up videos of the kids so that family could see it. Yeah, and so those are still existent, but are privated for obvious reasons at this point. But yeah, it looks like the channel's 100 years old, and here we are doing an introduction video. Also, Oh, other things to note about me. So I've mentioned already like 6 times that I'm trans. Um, I have a litany of mental health diagnoses, bipolar 2, ADHD, CPTSD, what the hell, GAD, generalized anxiety disorder, probably autism. And I say probably autism because I have not been able to find anyone to do a proper diagnosis for an adult in my area taking the insurance that I had. Finding someone to do a diagnosis for an adult is just a clusterfuck. Both my psychologist and psychiatric practitioner have said, yeah, probably, but neither of them are qualified to do a proper diagnosis. But bro, like, it makes so many things in my life make so much sense to be like, oh yeah, that's why I was always the weird kid and don't like eye contact, and yeah. Yeah, so hopefully this will just be a little picture into me. Oh, another thing that I want to do is SOS advice. So solicited or self-important. Meaning that because, you know, being essentially brand new and no one watches me, who the hell is gonna ask me for advice, right? So until and unless people do, I'm just gonna steal the questions from other advice columns and not read their answers, but come up with my own. So probably Savage Love will be the place that I will start with that. I do not think that my advice would be wholly dissimilar from Dan Savage's advice, because he has done a lot to educate me over the years about a litany of things. I haven't listened to the podcast a lot recently. I used to subscribe to it. From what I understand, he said some colorful, shall we say, things about trans people. And so that doesn't make me super excited. For obvious reasons. So I kind of tuned out. But it's a good source of questions that are up my alley. And also, you know. So if anyone watching wants to ask me for advice, please do. And I will answer in a future video. And if I actually get questions, then I'll make a video sooner than later, because people will be interested. I very seriously doubt that will happen, but yeah. Also, you know, if I get questions about myself, I can do an Ask Me Anything style as well. You know, if anyone cares to get to know good old JD over here. Yeah, it's Joshua Damien. Yeah, it's not my real name, but that's okay. If you really care, it's real easy to find my real name, or at least what it was. I don't know, it's like, whatever. Yeah. So hello. Welcome. I hope you stay. Please subscribe. Like the video, because I would really like for people to actually see my shit. Yeah, so I have not come up with a cute outro yet. Yeah. Probably peace out, kids, because that's usually or we'll go with the standard greeting, or the standard goodbye that I give to my loved ones, my children, my brother. Love you, be safe, make good choices.